A live look at Piscataway, New Jersey at Shai Stadium. It's the Illinois Fighting Illini and the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Caught up with Rutgers head coach before the game. He believes so strongly in this wide receiver. He has been in the top 5 all season in receiving yards. Nobody can cover this guy. We've seen every type of different defense, bracket, zone. Nobody has been able to stop him this year. Let's see if he's able to have a similar impact on this game today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Scarlet Knights offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down.
Booster! Go!
Fresh center downs going to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Duff. Him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
He stopped.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
At the 35, he's open. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Illinois Fighting Illini now go on offense, and they'll have it for the first time. And here comes the guy that is a surgeon in this attack. What a game he had last time out. 3 touchdowns, better than 200 yards, leading his team to victory.
And Reese, man, he has been really, really good to start this season. Last week, excellent. But you do got that one loss on the ledger. But they've trusted him. They've put it in his hands. I think you want to see the consistency from his offense, Jesse, as it continues to grow, continues to get better throughout the season. But I've seen some great flashes.
Yeah, the amazing thing is when you talk to people on the inside of the program, they'll tell you if he can keep being consistent, play the way he did last week, they think they can go to the college football playoff. You mentioned the loss they have early in the year. They can't afford another one here in the middle of the season. He's got to play great today. But very quietly, they believe this could be a special year if this guy plays well.
Wants to throw. It's Clayton. Unleashes one. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Trying to get started. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Off play action on first down. Looking deep. They went for it all on first down. Didn't connect, but it gave the D something to think about. They'll need a bunch on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This one's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job of getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Looking to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Carter. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Play clock was down to 5. No need to rush things. Make sure you got it right, so they'll use the time. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Raymond. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Right back to the well. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Wants to throw on 3rd. Right side, it's Carter. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Scarlet Knights are rolling down the field. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown on this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
2nd and long here. He wants to throw it. In traffic, it's Duff. Breaks into, headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. And they finished the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
At the 40, there he goes. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. The give is to Williams. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Holds and fires complete to the right. Makes a catch but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Plows his way ahead. Fights off a defender. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. The run inside. It's Danzy. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
And these short yardage situations, it all comes down to the up front. Like, who can win the battle up front? Can you get a hat on a hat? And they do. This offensive line, they get on the D-line, they create just enough space, understand short yard situation, fall forward, and get a first down.
They'll give it to him again. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But, yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises. And I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game so critical.
The give. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Well, I love the fight from this offense on this drive especially. And they've been physical, and they've had a lot of success moving it down the field, running the football. They're trailing by 2 possessions. Down in the red zone, 3rd down here. This is critical. They have got to be able to score a touchdown and cut this thing and make it a 1-possession game. It'll be interesting to see what they dial up on 3rd down.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And this one is perfect. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Oh, he's got some space. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And that would be the definition of first down success, putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
The handoff. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Using his legs, it's Mitchell. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Second down, gonna throw it. Caught, it's done. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Wants to throw on third down. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, State University of New Jersey! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Illinois will get things going as the offense comes out onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's second and long. Looking to throw, it's Clayton. Quickly out to the tight end. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. Illinois right back to the line.
Could that be the play that finally wakes them up? Just not a lot of good going on offensively here in this first half. They've only got 3 points to show for their efforts. They haven't been throwing it a lot, but they took a shot there. They got a chunk play. Now they're in a position. They need to score a touchdown here before the half is over.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but See the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big game. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll try to get it through the air. On the move. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. Wants to throw on 1st. Rushes on, and they got it. Illinois uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Caught by Williams on the right. Rutgers takes its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
Listen, nice completion, short gain. Now you get to 3rd down. 3rd down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on 3rd down, I still got that 4th down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
Hits inside. It's Williams. Turns it on in midfield. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. Timeout called here by Rutgers, and that's their 3rd. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Punt is on its way. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Oh, pressure's coming. Out wide right, it's Anthony. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We begin with the UNLV Rebels taking on the number 3 team, the BYU Cougars. And it's UNLV not even blinking in this top 25 matchup. They took the lead on the opening drive of the game, and they've been adding to it ever since. Tough to imagine a halftime pep talk is going to change things. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big 12. Now over to your game in Piscataway. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the birthplace of college football.
The Scarlet Knights will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
I caught up with the Rutgers head coach at the half. They are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team. Somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Oh, a lot of space. Running inside the 20. To the house. Touchdown, Illini.
Yeah, if I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Got a man in the middle. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. They're going to run it. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it good.
Second down to the air. Dumps it to the back. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Shoots it to the left. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Quick give. It's Coleman Williams.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Motion from the wideout. The fake and wants to throw. Got him downfield. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quick handoff. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Looking for a man. It's Clayton. Finds the tight end. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit. Let's keep going.
The give is to Williams. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. Splits the uprights. It's good. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Rutgers offense on. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Second down, gonna throw it. Gets rid of it. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
From the gun, it's Raymond. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And these third downs obviously are so crucial, and that's why you call them the money down. But just to get the drive started, man, you get the third down, you get a little bit nervous. Nice job executing, running the football, moving the sticks, and now keeping this drive moving.
Drops back on first down. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, no question where this quarterback is going to be trying to go with the football in this game, right? He's looking for his big play wide out, and the defense knows it. They had him double covered that time.
Back to pass on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. After the penalty backs him up, it's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. So just a lack of discipline, and on 4th down, too, just hands this offense a 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
A lot of great. And they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Making the adjustment. Just keeps slinging it. Still looking. He's going to take off. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground, but this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down, they've got it at the 40. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Raymond. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knock that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Handoff again. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
If you like old-school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. quarterback changing the play.
Let it go.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Catch in the middle, it's Duff. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Right on target this time. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Touchdown, Rutgers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Bringing it back. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Clayton. Fires to the middle. It's complete. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Wants to throw on 1st. Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Offense in a bunch formation. Gonna look downfield again. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires downfield. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? Illinois lining up quickly. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. They'll get him on the ground, but not before Illinois picks up the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Caught on the RPO. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Sets his feet. It's Clayton. Rush right in his face. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. He'll set up to throw. Look out! They got him. Great pressure by this defense. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. From the gun, looking for a man. They're all over him. Big sack. This defense all over him. They've gotten to the quarterback 2 straight times, and now it's 3rd and a long goal to go. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Took a shot as he threw.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game, so here you are.
Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on 4th down. Snap in the shotgun. Looking for the score. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Now the Illini calling a timeout there first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Illinois uses its 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. And the Scarlet Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. On the return. Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Looking downfield, it's Clayton. Under pressure, and down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Illinois right back to the line. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. A strike downfield. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And down he goes. A sack on 4th down, and the defense gets the football back.
After being stopped there on 4th down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation and put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Throws to the wideout. Left side, it's Duff. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Long way to go on second down. Quarterback signaling to his guys. He wants it all. Got it. Touchdown, Rutgers. And the stomping has commenced. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win.
Yeah, salt enter wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And he's going to bring this one out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now...
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. It is plays like that that'll let you pile up some serious passing yards.
Man, what an effort. I mean, the layout to be able to catch the football, keep it off the ground. Nice job by this receiver, and that's why this quarterback's had a day. Guys making plays all over the field.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Got his man. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Illinois lining up quickly.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Moves the pocket. It's Clayton. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. And fire the completion there in the red zone and set up at the 13. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, gonna throw it. Had to force that one.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync. And that's why they...
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter. Get your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Making the adjustment on the play. Rush is on. Buried before he completes. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left.
And the big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
Second down to the air. Fires left. Nice play to knock that one down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Out wide left, it's Duff. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Sells to run, looking to pass. He'll get rid of it. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. A strong, methodical